According to the list, my students are 17, yeah, 17%, but it's still 11%. But now it has already 11 past 1, so I want to start my class soon. Today, my programs, the first I want to present the contract of the subject and article writing for Tuna, and then the RPS, and the program of lecturer, and the three I want to present about what is the in glance the article writing for Tuna. Okay, hello, Mr. Abdul Ramzi. Mr. Abdul Ramzi, are you newcomer? Hello, Mr. Abdul.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh yeah. Where are you now?
I'm currently in Singapore right now.
At Singapore. Oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
I'm actually working for the United States company, Royal Caribbean International, as human resources specialist. And I'm currently right now doing my job in Singapore. And then soon on the 13th of March, I'm going home.
Good information.
So very soon already.
I'm glad to hear that.
Nice.
I'm glad to hear that.
And I'm so glad as well to join your class, madam.
I hope you are happy join this class.
Absolutely, more than happy, and I cannot wait for this as well.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I will start to present about my subject contract today. Can you see this slide? Can? Not yet? There? What about you, Mr. Reggie? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
we can see it.
Okay, I hope all of you can see it. This is lecture contracts, article writer for journal. The course, this is the name of this course, and this is my name, Dr. Sulistianingsih, Master Pendidikan, and my day for teaching, for lecturing, Friday 13 until 14:40. The benefit of lectures, writing article is an important way to learn and gain knowledge from others. It generates information to potential audience, establish yourself, build a profile, and share valuable information with the wider community. It also gives the writer the opportunity to offer information to the readers and build good relationship with the public. Moreover, it ranks and distributes articles on social media sites to make article popular. The course description. There are some benefits to writing and sharing article. One of the most prominent of article writing is to learn and gain knowledge from others' experiences. This is actual reason for which articles are written and studied. Writing articles enable to produce information to potential audience across the world and is considered important as readers can accurately relate their experience and opinion with the content of this article. Another benefit that a writer can have from writing article, they will be able to establish themselves, their website or company profile effectively. Valuable information sharing audiences all over the world to recognize the publisher, which helps in growing trust of knowledge or service provided by these publishers of article. Writing article also gave the author the opportunity to vote for themselves or others' article information which are being shared. A well-written article also offer information to its reader and helps in building a good relationship with their newsletter subscribers. The class rule. 1. Absence rule, seek 50%, with notice 75%, without notice 10%. To be able to take semester final examination, a minimum of 75% attendance is required. Final grades are determined as follow: midterm 20%, assignment 30%, final semester exam 40%, and students' performance 10%. 3. Instructional objective. At the end of this course, students are able to write an article writing for journal and submit it to Journal National or international level. Number 1, this is week 1, introduction, RPS, and contract. And in week 2, present an article writing for journal PPT discussion, how to write the title, how to write introduction, and assignments. In week 3, how to write a review-related literature assignment. In week 4, discussion of the review-related literature. In week 5, preview study, assignment of the preview study. Week 6, discussion of preview study, and week 7, mid-test. Week 8, method assignment. Week 9, result assignment. Week 10, discussion assignment. Discussion and assignment, I mean. Week 11, references using APA and or Mendeley assignment. And week 12, submit to journal. Week 13, report of the submitted journal progress. Week 14, report journal progress. Week 15, report journal progress. And week 16, final test. Number 4, specific instructional objective. At the end of learning, student can write an article writing for journal and submit to journal. This is organization of materials. So as I said that this is the first introduction RPS contract today, and then present article writing for journal PPT, and how to write the title, how to write an introduction, and give assignment. This is week 4, discussion, and how to write review-related literature and assignment. Week 6, discussion. Week 7, previously study, and week 8, this is mid-test, and week 9, method. Week 10, result. Week 11, discussion and references assignment. Report of submitted journal progress and report journal progress. Until week 16, final test. So English words will be, oh sorry, this is not English for specific purpose, yeah? An article writing for journal. This is the outcome of this study. At the end of the course of article writing for journal, it is hoped that students are able to write scientific article writing, and the result of their writing can be uploaded at the journal in the regional, national, or international level. This is the contract between me and you, all of the students. I hope you can understand what I have present for you. Okay, any question for this? If any question, please don't be hesitant to ask. Okay. If there is no question, I will close this and I will present about the program, the Rencana RPS. RPS is Rencana Program Studi, Rencana Program Studi. And I stopped sharing this lecture contract. How about Mr. Ege? Is there any question? No, Miss Madam, Miss Effie. Okay, thank you very much. So I stop sharing. Is it too fast? No, thank you. Yeah. Okay, I think I will present the other topic, this about RPS. Where is RPS lecture contra? Oh, this one, RPS. Yeah, this I think this RPS a little bit same with the contract ya. Maksudnya apa mas na endek mindan dulu supaya kak nutupi. Okay, this is sorry if this I use the bilinguals because the template in Bahasa, and I feel the blank form in English. So this bilingual. This is still about article writing for journal and the student batch 9. Yeah, I've said it's this about this subject, and this is the same. Yeah, this is the same objective. That's the list of topic that I have a program to implement. Yeah, this is the book I use, David Noonan, Research Method and Language Learning, Cambridge University Press. And this is the Research Manual Design and Statistic for Applied Linguistics by Lazarton. Analysis Data Qualitative by Miles and Huberman and others. There is also Mr. Suarjono and Rufi. The book is Metodologi Penelitian and Metodologi Penelitian by Mr. Nasir. There is also a book and handout LCD for hardware. And this is the breakdown of the teaching program, and RPS are the same like a syllabus. I can say this a syllabus. This a week 1, and the outcome lecturer and student agree on the lecture contract. RPS, assessment system, introduction of article writing for journal. And I have presented the material, and the method is lecturing and discussing. An indicator at the end of learning, students are able to understand the material to be studied. Number 2, understand the rules scoring system. Number 3, understand the teaching system that will be carried out in class. And the form is spoken and written. This is the week 1. Week 2. This about the title. So how to write the title of article. This is we will discuss about how to make the title, how to write introduction, and this is assignment that I will give to the student. The book, yeah, this is the book. Source of the book and method: lecturing, presenting, discussing, and practicing. An indicator: write the title, write introduction and assignment. And the form, spoken and written. And this is number 3, week 3. Students are able to present and discuss title, introduction for result. So in this week 2, I will tell about how to make a title and how to write introduction. And then the following week 3, after I gave assignment, I asked the student to present the work results, and as the total of students about 17, I will divide all the students to become how many person this maybe how many in one group, 4 or 3. Which one do you agree? I will decide to make a group in the class. If 3% each group, so there will be 3 times 6, yeah, 3 times 6, and the one will be 2, the one, yeah, 3. If 4, 5 group, yeah, so 5 group, yeah, 3 or 5, yeah, in one group. Huh? Yeah. Which one? I prefer 4. 4, yeah. But you know that while you write according to the rule, maybe the maximum writers are 5. But yesterday I joined the workshop. The professor said that can be more. It can be more, but I prefer the maximum 5. So if 4%, there will be 5 group, yeah, 4%. Because if you publish this, you should include my name. Yeah, so there will if 4%, there will be 5. I'm the last, yeah, it's okay. So the first student must be able to write a title and introduction. And of course, I will define the class to become 5 group. Every group can be 4%, so there will be 5 group. So how to define the group? I will ask who is active. I will ask Miss Etty to define. This. Okay. Okay, so later we will discuss later. Okay, good. Now number 3, students are able to present and to discuss the title, introduction, and to show, yeah, the results of they make. So there will be 5 group to write article writing for journal. Okay, every group will be 4%. Yeah, okay. Okay, before students are able to write review, really are asked to write to review related of literature. Yeah, that's so the student hope to be able to write the review related of literature, and there will be assignments to the group. And the following week, week 5, student will present and discuss the result of their writing, the result of their writing. So there will be title, introduction, then in introduction include a statement problem of the problem, the objective, and the previous study. And next, the week 6, students are able, yeah, to present the previous study they wrote. They have written, and the group will be present and will be asked to present and to discuss about their work about previous study results. And at the week 7, students are able to present and discuss this about previous study. Review related. This is after review related literature, and week 7 about previous study. So all the group will be asked to look for the previous study. And of course, the previous study should be relevant to their topic. Week 9, students are able to write the method. And then in week 10, the group of students will be asked to submit the result of their method, and will be asked to present and discuss about the method. And then this week 12, yeah, week 11. In week 11, students asked to write discussion, and week 12, the students are asked to write about references. References using APA or Mendeley program. And in week 14, a student asked to look for about the article that they can upload their result of writing. There can be the result of writing. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Priyanto. In week 16, this the final test. So in this week 16, I hope the students are able to has already success to upload their result on the journal. The journal can be national journal or international journal. So for doing this writing, I will ask the student to find their relative, not their friends to decide the group, the group members, to decide the group members. One group contains of 4 students. Before electing the members of group, I will ask whether there is a question about my presentation about the rencana pembelajaran semester or the program of learning in what semester. Yes.
So there is with
I can hear your voice well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, okay. There's this in actually it's okay. Thank you for your question. It's very good, Miss Mada. Actually, this should be in week 13, yeah, week 13, but it's okay. The journal should be Sinta 3, yeah. So any journal you can check, yeah, you can find as long as journal 3, Sinta 3, and you have to, of course, the students should use the STKIP, the STKIP institution affiliation, yeah, affiliation. Because if you use STKIP affiliation, your article in journal can be received for the what the requirement of the graduation requirement, yeah, of graduation. Yeah? This is one of graduation requirement. that you have to submit a journal article in the Sinta journal. Thank you, Ms. Etty. Maybe the other question from other student. Okay.
Excuse me, Miss, maybe from myself.
Yeah, I will stop share first. Okay. Yes, please.
My question is about the group for writing the articles. Maybe it might be going to be better if we can have a team which is like nearly close with our place where we live. The reason is because I believe like when we write article, we need to have some research, or maybe we need to do the research in one of the school or some boarding school or whatever is it. I think it's going to be very nice like that, because like when we stay with our close friend or neighbor, I think it's going to be better. That's only my suggestion, I think, not question.
Thank you, Mr. Romsi. It's good question. Yeah, this is the maximal group contents of 4 students. But if you want to, I think you can select. I think you can select your friend as you want. But if you want to write alone, it's okay.
No,
When-
because the thing is, I'm sorry. No, the thing is like soon I'm also going home, right, on the 13th, and then I'll be back again, maybe like around June 5. So this March 13, I'm going home. So we have a friend also from Lumajang, which is near my hometown, because I come from Situbondo. So I think with that, it's going to be easier if we can write the article together. We do some research in one of the school. So I think it's it's going to be more convenience.
Yeah. Is your friend included in this class?
Yes, basically we have 4 of us here. Like, I mean, coming from Lumajang, 3 of them,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I
and then me
see.
from
I
Situbondo,
see.
it's 1.
The friend from Lumajang just joined, yeah. All of you newcomer, yeah. Okay,
Yes, 4 of us.
Mr.
4 of
Romsi.
us.
Four, yeah. 4 persons.
Yes, man. 4 of us.
You can have them to become your group. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Etty. Okay, I think you can while choosing friend, you can do, and if you have finished choosing, you can share in the WhatsApp group.
Absolutely, madam. Well noted on that. Yeah, because I think that's going to be more convenient, because we can do the research. I mean, like we can come to the floor together and then doing some research to find a better result as well.
I'm agree with you. I do very agree. Thank you very much for your question.
Very
The other
much welcome,
question,
madam.
please, maybe there is another question. No? Yeah, can you say your name, please? Yes, of course. All of them here using too. Your friend will keep your voice. There are some numbers, like they are a part of school article writing. So we have to write the whole, at the end it will become a full article writing like that. Yes, and there will be in the week that's about week 10 or week 11 like that. So now because you came late, so you didn't know that week 1 I'm talking about contract and LPS. Week 2 I will talking about title, how to make title. Week 3 I will talking about how to make introduction before, how to make an assignment and discussing about this one and others until finish. That's it. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for your question. Okay, maybe next. No question. Okay. If there is no question, like I just want uh, to show, in glance the article of writing for journal presentation in PowerPoint here. So now I want to know how many person how many person there? Yeah. 16. Oh, 16. Huh? Wrong seat. You? No, no, no. Yeah. From Lumajang.
Excuse me, I'm from Situbondo, madam.
Oh, Situbondo.
Yeah, Situbondo, Besuki Situbondo.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But we close with Lumajang.
Okay. Okay, I will complete, I will ask Hesti to complete about the homestay there for every person. Okay, here I'd like to inform, to present about what I have talked about the part of an article, part of an article that's starting from title. Okay. AC Review Editing Services are research paper, dissertation, manuscript for submission, and journal, cover letter. There are 4. The topics: 1, research writing overview. This is about this one, research writing overview, research paper structure, composing research paper section, 4, tips for improving quality of writing. What is the maximum number of author in the journal? The maximum number of author is 5 people. The author's name must be written without being followed by academic degree. So don't include your academic degree, for example, MPD, SPD, doctor, professor. You do not important to include your academic degree, just your original name. Please state clearly who is responsible for correspondence at all stages of publication, or it is named corresponding author, including post-publication. So usually under the writer, you can write the corresponding authors, the name, which one, the corresponding writer. If you have 4 or 5, one of the writers should become corresponding author. Corresponding author will, they have the majority responsible for the content of the article. So if the article will be asked to upload and should be revised, the corresponding author will first receive and revise everything content in the article. Research writing overview. What is the purpose of a research paper? 1, share knowledge gain with other researchers. 2,
Halo. Apa? Apa, Pak? Aku ndak bisa aku kuliah, aku wis tak kon ngarep wong-wong. Aku ndak bisa kuliah aku. Iya. Iya wis nek wis.
Okay, sorry for inconvenience happening. Yeah, may I continue? Research writing overview. What is the purpose of a research paper? 1, share knowledge gain with other researchers. 2, show how your study fits into current science. 3, inform the public about important scientific activity. So your research right.
Salam. Bu, sama nih yang kemana, Bu? Udah, iki ndak.
Ini. Oh lagi. Hello, can you hear me, Mr. Regi?
Yes, we hear you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Sorry for the inconvenient trouble of the Wi-Fi. I continue. The important factor research writing quality. The first, coherence, include all necessary information and exception. Do not repeat information unless necessary. So the information should be coherence. Organization, follow IMRT or journal specific structure. Put the right part in the right place. I means introduction, M means method, R result, and D discussion. You have to follow the rule of specific structure in the journal. And then put the right part in the right place. It means put the right part in the right place. It means you have to know what you should write in introduction, what you should write in method, what you should write in a result, and what you should write the content in the discussion, and how to write the references. It means like this. And then number 3, relevance, conform to length guidelines and give focus. Choose a limited amount of data to present in each section. For example, 3-5 results for 1,000-word essay. For clarity, should be easy to read and understand. So it is not important to use the flowering words. Yeah. Use proper grammar, phrasing, and style. Check formatting and style rules of your target journal, conference, or class. Check the guide for other section, author section. So you should write in a clear way, and you should use a good grammar, phrasing, and style. So here, it's very bad. It's better that you can install the Grammarly in your MS Words. You can download Grammarly and install in your laptop, and you can install the Mendeley tool for reference parts. And how to install the Grammarly? I think you can open the Google, yeah, Google or Google, yeah, Mas, yeah. Google. You can open and you can study how to operate this. For main parts in article, this IMRG, introduction, method, result, and discussion or conclusion. So the article parts only for discussion or conclusion. It can be remembered easily. So IMRG. The anatomy of scientific paper. Introduction part. So this here, introduction part, the first, number 1. Introduction part. What you should write, what is known in discussion of. What is gap? First, you have to write what is the gap in the topic of your article. So, for example, if your topic is about teaching writing using mind map, for example, you should be able to write. Sorry. To write the condition noun, if maybe teaching writing using mind map, you should be able to know the condition of student. Now, the condition that you think the student's ability is lack of writing ability, so you teach writing. That's and you have to be able to say what is the ideal condition have to be got by the student. The ideal condition that the student have to had the level of class score, minimum score in the class may be about 80, and the condition the student minimum score is only 60 or 65, that's become the gap. So you can tell that, oh, because the student now is lack of writing, so I choose this title about teaching writing. Because actually the students minimum score should be 80. And why do you use mind map? You should be able to tell about that mind map is the technique that can be used to do the teaching writing and to increase the students' ability for writing. That's what is the gap mean. And hypothesis, this only for the quantitative research, but in the qualitative research, you can change with assumption. It means that you have to be able to predict that, oh, if you use the mind map for the technique for teaching, you have to be able to predict that, oh, mind map can be used to increase the students' ability in writing. That's assumptions or hypothesis. And the method is the part that the way you will do the research, the method. The method can be qualitative, quantitative, mixed, qualitative, quantitative, or classroom action research, something like that. And the result is the description about what you have taught in the method, and discussion is the whole, everything part, everything instrument, everything condition and your opinion that you have already defined in the result, and the instrument that you use to find the results, you can write here in the discussion. And the conclusion is what is the summary of the whole story, starting from introduction until the end. Okay, now I come back to introduction. That's title and introduction. Still, this is previously this introduction, and now this example. Teaching English using group discussion to your high school. This is another example. Teaching English using group discussion to junior high school students. So teaching English is the subject that will be taught, and group discussion is the technique. The junior high school is the student, is the object that you will teach. And who is the subject? Who knows? Who can answer me? Who is the subject? The subject is the teacher. It's the teacher. And the object is the student. And the teaching technique is group discussion. Very good. What does it do? Number one, discusses the problem to be solved. Yes, the like student English ability. This is gap. Jadi, so you can tell about everything about the lack of students' English ability. This a gap. Number one in the introduction, you have to write. Now, after this, of course, you have to, this your explanation should be supported by the other sources citation. This will be later in explanation. Number 2, describe where your research fits into the current science. A lot of citation, this one, lot of citation. So your opinion, your explanation should be supported by a lot of citation, minimum 3. How to find the citation? If you have Mendeley, this will be easy to find the data for this of citation. Number 3, uses primary literature or citation and summarize the current understanding of the problem. Okay, here also to be supported by most citations. And after this, you have the introduction should be completed with research question. In this STKIP, we use the statement of the problem, but it's okay if you want to upload in the other journal, you can follow the instruction from the journal, and objective of the study. So what question you should write in the research question? It's unstable. But if I talk fast, I'm afraid that you cannot keep my comprehension. I cannot take the comprehension of this explanation. Yeah. But don't worry, I will share this PPT to the group. Teaching English using group discussion. This research question should be relevant to the topic. So if the teaching English using group discussion to junior high school student, the research question can be, how is the implementation of teaching English using group discussion? Something like this. This is the example. But you can have the other question, but should be relevant with the topic. And if the question about how is the implementation about teaching English using group discussion to junior high school, the objective of the study should be the answer of this question. So what you should write in the objective of the study, the objective of the study should be to describe the implementation of teaching English using group discussion to junior high school. So this would be one line, in line. So will be relevant to the topic. Now the method. After introduction, number 2 methods. What does it do? You can tell how did the study. You can choose descriptive, qualitative, quantitative, or CAR. Classroom, action, research, or in bahasa PTK, what? Penelitian, tindakan kelas. Yes. And you have to say the reason. And tell what. So the first paragraph you have to tell, oh my study use descriptive qualitative or descriptive or quantitative or mixed qualitative and quantitative or classroom action research, which one that relevant to your research. And tell what subject. And the subject is for this title, the subject is the teacher. Yeah, yeah. The subject is the teacher. The teacher where the teacher of the school, blah 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 blah. And you can also tell about and the object is the student, maybe student class 10 or class 7, that's up to you. After that, you can say about the data source. What is the data source? The data source that will be used to answer this topic, the data. The data is about teaching. You will describe about teaching English. So the data will be taken from, who knows it? Jadi you want to describe about teaching English using group discussion to junior high school. So you have to take the data about the process of teaching. Yeah, if you know the step of the process of teaching, you can answer the implementation of teaching English using group discussion. So here, the data source will be taken from the student, as from the teacher, for the teacher activity and teaching English using group discussion to junior high school. That's the what's this? The data source, yeah. This is for only one. If there's only one question, so the objective also one answer. If there are 3 questions, the objective should be 3 too, because every statement of the question or research question will have one problem, and maybe we'll have one instrument to be used to explain about, to collect the data, to be used to collect the data. And here the data collection. So what will you tell in the data collection? If the data collection that you will use to answer the implementation of teaching using group discussion, so the data collection is teachers activity and teaching English using group discussion to the students. That's the answer. That's the content of answer to data collection. And instrument, what is instrument? The instruments, there are field note, checklist, observation, interview, questionnaire, test, and media and table. That instrument can be used to collect the data collection. So if you want to collect the data, you need this instrument. So you have to be able to answer what instrument are you going to use. For collecting the data of teacher activity, you have to collect using what? Which one from this instrument? Who can answer? To collect the data collection, to collect the data, which instrument can be used? No, questionnaire. Yeah, that can be used to complete. It's okay, but the very important instrument is field note and checklist observation. Yeah, this. Yeah, can be, but this can be become the instrument for completing, but the very perfect, yeah, perfect, complete, yeah, complete, to be used to collect this data. Field note, and the field note you can write everything. So the teacher activity, the step of teaching, pre-teaching, well-teaching, post-teaching, the situation of teacher, this situation of the class, the situation of the students. Yeah, you can add there. Yeah, but this also usually can be used also checklist observation. Do you know what is called observation in bahasa?
Mengobservasi,
Good observation.
mengamati.
Very good, very good. So checklist observation is you have checklist already, and you just answer in 2 column, yes and no. And if the teacher do this, you put the code yes, and if do not do by the teacher, you code the no, something like that. So from where did you get the list of what do you have the list of data for checklist observation? From where you can have you can copy paste from the lesson plan. If you teach, you have to you have to prepare the lesson plan, and in the lesson plan you will have the what, pre-teaching, well-teaching, and post-teaching. You can copy paste from there, and in the column you put the column yes and no. If the teacher do everything you have make in the list, you put yes, and if the teacher didn't do that, you put no, something like this. And the field note, in the field note, you can take a note of everything that to complete the data, like this. That's for answering the implementation of teaching English using what? Group discussion. Teaching English using group discussion. Yeah. That's the instrument. So if someone asks you, what instrument did you use to collect the data? You can answer this. Oh, I use field note. Oh, I use checklist observation. Something like that. But why don't you use interview? Yes, I also use interview for the teacher. For the teacher, is it really group discussion technique? Are you use while teaching English? Something like that interview. Oh yes. But sometimes not only the technique of group discussion you use, because it seems that you use the other techniques, maybe question and answer technique, or what the other techniques, yeah, the other maybe can be additional technique, or so not only real group discussion, but there is another techniques to be used by the teacher too. Yeah, can, but not always. That's depend on the need. Yeah, depend on the need. If the second question, yeah, for example, what is the perception of the student in teaching and teacher teaching using group discussion? What's the student perception? You can use the questionnaire. The perception is something in the brain, only in the brain. Oh, I like, I don't like. Oh, it's easy, yeah? Is it? The definition of perception, something like that. So in the questionnaire, you can make a question or statement that you can use close or open question. You can use the technique yes or no, or you can have 5 answers for the questionnaire. So if the questionnaire, you can, for example, do you like English subject? Yes. But sometimes student answer no. But if you will analyze using scholarly Richter, you can have 5 follow. Agree, very agree. Yeah. Media, do not agree, very, yeah, unagree. What do you call that? Not agree, yeah, like that. So there will be a step how to make, how to do the Scala Richter, yeah. You can find also in the internet, yeah, for Scala Richter. Yeah, depend on the need on the question. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if this for the second question, also if you have perception, maybe if you have about opinion, yeah, responsible, you can also use questionnaire to complete, to add, to add, to add the way how to implement the teaching practice, yeah, teaching practice. And test, when do you use test? If quantitative, you will use test for instrument. So what instrument will you use? Oh, I use test. Why using test? Yeah, because I want to know the score. Yeah, this student ability in English. Yeah. So I want to know the score. You can use SPSS or up to you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, like that. And table, sometimes you need to make to use a table. Table usually to be used for analysis. Analysis. So, for example, if there is what's that politeness, the soup of politeness for maybe positive, negative, verb, and I don't know what. Yeah, you use table. That's about the sentence, positive, negative, and everything, and you use the codes and the total codes and make percentage, and then make graph. Yeah. Yeah. Can you keep my, yeah, this is only in glance, yeah, but this will be explained later in a part method. Yeah, this is only a few. It is taken from lesson plan, pre-teaching. Yeah, this is lesson plan that you should use. Yeah, field note, pre-teaching, wells teaching, post-teaching. So you have to prepare this and you add what you need to write. And checklist observation, this is, you can copy paste in checklist observation and answer yes or no. That's the teacher use blah, 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 blah here, yes, no, no. Yeah, maybe number 1, 2, 1, I don't know, maybe 30 or 25, I don't know, yeah. That's, and results, this part result. Result is, the first is I, M, introduction, method, R, result. This is the third. What does it do? Explain the important finding of your study that have to answer your research question. So you have to explain the important finding. If you have already got the data collection, yeah, from the checklist, from field note, from interview, yeah, if you have already. So in the before result, there should be material and method experiment. Oh, this is analysis. Yeah, I forgot. It's miss. Yeah, analysis. That should be stand alone here. Analysis. What is analysis? Yeah, I explained that analysis. If you got the data collection, after that, you have to analyze. You have to analyze, and then how to analyze after having data collection. You check the unimportant thing you have to delete, and then you have to make you the step number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, etc. After that, you display, you check, oh, the teacher teaching like this, and you make description. Oh, the teacher do number 1, blah, 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 number 2, number 3, number, and under finish. And after that, you have found about how the way teacher teaching English using group discussion to the junior high school. You know the answer already. Yeah. You know the underline in the questionnaire. Can you see in your laptop? And I use Grammarly here. So this pointed that I have informed me that I've done here wrong thing here. So it should be like this. Revised already by Grammarly. So if you have already download the Grammarly, everything can be revised. So this one, underline red. So I click here, revised already by Grammarly. Okay. So after you get a result of analysis, yeah, this is the lesson plan. A result, explain the important finding of your study that help to answer your research question. What you found, explain here. That's the result of number 3. After result, number 4 is discussion or conclusion. Discussion and conclusion. This is actually not or, yeah, but and, yeah. What does it do? Explain what your finding mean and implication to your area of study and to related fields. Includes limitation to your study and discusses possible future research that is needed. So after explaining about the finding and implication, you can include limitation and discusses possible future research that is needed. So while doing this, if you're using only one question, maybe you give message to the other writer, maybe like this. Oh, for the writer, the future writer, for the other writer, you can use my references, or you can use this topic. You can continue this topic to become a new research. maybe you leave the message. Usually the message that's regarding related to the significant, usually significant of the study in the introduction. So there is significant of the study in the chapter 1 in the introduction. Quiz. Yeah, quiz. Which is not a factor that affect quality of researching writing. Coherent, clarity, novelty, organization. Yeah, this is the answer, novelty. What does the discussion conclusion section do? Present the finding of your research? Yes. Give context and background of your research? Yes. So if you write, you have to present finding, give context and background, explain the meaning of finding, include implication and limitation, explain the meaning of the meaning includes implication. Kalau if you in the explain and what does the discussion section do? Discusses how your study was conducted. So what does the discussion conclusion section do? Explain the meaning of the finding, includes implication and limitation. Jadi di dalam discussion itu sesudah penemuan itu, after finding, after writing finding, you can include your opinion. You can add with your opinion or the other opinion, the source, the other opinion. This for discussion. This is the other topic. Composing research paper section. Write the paper in different order. Ini central report section. This we remember again that composing research paper is introduction, method, research, discussion, and conclusion. Do you still remember of this? All of you? No, already? That is part of the article. Thank you. What before writing? What did you do before writing your paper? Write down your research question and hypothesis. What did this study seek to find? The study apa yang akan ditemukan dari studi ini? What are study main argument question? Decide which audience journal you're writing for. So before writing, you have to get, you have to have the question like this. What did the study seek to find? So if the teaching English using group discussion for junior high school, so the study seek to find the teacher way to teaching. Ya. Jadi pertanyaannya itu harus relevan dengan topik. If your finding can be not a, but your finding should be able to be formed using numbers, using what do you call this, numbers. So you can have the graph. Create and gather all data and tables, give the numbers and caption. So you have to be able to write your finding using numbers. If you have already got the numbers, you can draw the graph. for example, the the title about teaching English using group discussion. After you teach, you give the exercise to the student, and you draw the score, and you short the score from the high number to the low number. It's possible you have the percentage. If you have percentage, you can draw the graphs. So you can know that the group discussion is real, can be used to teach English, something like that. Because after teaching, after you tell about step of teaching, you give exercise to the student, and the score of the student, the majority of the score of the student is upper to the minimum score level. Yes. Seperti itu. Jadi usahakan setelah mengetahui step of teaching, berilah latihan. Setelah diberi latihan, nilainya, skornya itu diurutkan dari yang besar ke yang kecil. Setelah diurutkan, kan bisa yang di atas, yang dari nilai 40 sampai nilai 60 C, 60 sampai 70 B, 70 sampai 100 A, misalnya demikian. You can know that the A score how many percent, the B score how many percent, and the C score how many percent, and you can draw in the graph. Bisa membuat grafik, and then you can make the conclusion. You can say that, oh, that's real. The group discussion technique can be used to teach English, because the student ability, more than students that maximum, the majority student have got the score upper the minimum score in the class. Yeah. This step 2, right methods. How was the study carried out and analyzed? This is about the method, yeah. Method is after introduction, EM method. Describe how experiments were done. You will be done by qualitative, quantitative, classroom action research. That you can change. If you want to give, if you want to use counting, you want to count everything, you use quantitative. If you want to describe, you use qualitative. If you are tested by a lecturer, oh, you use qualitative. Why do you use qualitative, not quantitative? Why? You just answered, yeah, because in this question, the answer, I just want to describe, not to count. So it is not important to use quantitative. But why you use mix, qualitative and quantitative, not only quantitative? Yes, because firstly, I need to describe the implementation of teaching. And the second, I have to count the score of the student. So I use mix, qualitative and quantitative, something like that. How result analysis I've already explained. Yeah, this only repeat. Method section only 10%. Yeah. Method only 10%. You know that if you are asked to make proposal, this is not article, yeah. Proposal thesis. This is about thesis, yeah. If you write this method part, you have to use the future tenses, because you still give the propose. You just want to propose, but if you have already passed the examination of thesis proposal, and you have finished to do the examination thesis proposal, you want to continue to chapter 4 and 5 to do the finding and discussion, result and discussion, you have to change the method to become past tense. The grammar of chapter 3 to become past tense. Why? Because in the chapter 4, you have to find the data collection first. And in the method part, you talk about how to collect the data collection. Yeah, this still ya. Method rewriting. Create list of your material. Now, this is I skip, yeah. Yeah, my time is up. Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's enough for you. Yeah, it's not important to continue. Yeah, because this is only just to check whether you still you get you have got my explanation or not. Okay, thank you, Miss Etty. Hello, everybody. Are you still there? How many persons? 17. Who?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still here. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Miss Tri Andayani ya.
It's Nafi, ma'am.
Oh, Miss Nafi, where is your place? Beautiful place. Come on, fill up. Mr. Masud, Mr. Khalid. Oh, I want to take a picture. This is the first. Yeah. Come on, masing-masing will take a picture. Smile, come on, raise your beautiful and handsome Pak Samsul, Pak Masud, Mbak Dewi, dari Pak Mr. Mindi, ayo Pak Arifin, Samsul Arifin, where is your name? Keep smiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and NT. Come on, NT.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for joining this.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
See you next week. Nice to see
You,
you this day.
ma'am.
Nice to
Thank
see
you very
too.
much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Have a
Miss
nice
Lice.
day. Stay healthy. Stay.
Have a
Hello,
great
Mr.
weekend,
Chandra.
everyone.
Hello, Mr. Arifin. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.